Welcome to PM Music Center. I'm Jeffrey Urban, and I am here to talk to you about the BandTool, a tool that no band director should be without. It has a number of tools in it that take the place of an entire toolbox that weighs about 15 pounds. This little pouch weighs 1.5 pounds. Inside your little pouch, you have a Leatherman style tool with a rawhide mallet and 12 additional bits with an adapter. This was designed by Steve Allen of Legend Musical Instruments, and this is something that every teacher should not be without. Let's show you what the tool looks like. It looks a lot like a Leatherman tool. If you look inside, you open it up, we have pliers. You have smooth pliers so that you can bend keys without marring them. And then if you need to tighten any screws or nuts on marching equipment, percussion equipment, etc., you have the teeth on the pliers, and then you have a wire stripper and a cutter, snipper, all in one tool. Very handy. Very hefty, very strong. And then if you flip over your band tool, you have a truing tool for a mouthpiece. And it locks into place, so when you're actually working on the mouthpiece, you put it in the mouthpiece, and then you use your rawhide mallet on the mouthpiece to get any dents out, twist, tap, and you're all set to go. To unlock that part of the tool, there is a little locking mechanism you just push in right here, and that unlocks it. That way it doesn't snap back and hit your fingers. Also included in the band tool on this side, there are two types of spring hooks, one for flute, one for clarinet. In addition, on the other side, we have a third spring tool, which you can use on saxophones for the blue steel springs, because they're a little hefty, a little bit bigger. This can also be used as a pad tool, pad leveler, pad iron. And then on the back side of that is a file, so you can rough out any sharp edges or sand anything that you need. This is the BT-1. It's a BandTool 1, and included in the BandTool 1 is a very sharp knife. A lot of high schools will use this. I find that most of the schools in middle school will use the BT-2, which is the exact same band tool with the exception of, instead of a knife, you have a very sharp pair of scissors. An additional tool, which comes in handy, is screwdriver. This is approximately a 1.5 millimeter and a 3 millimeter screwdriver. So they are, the most common screws probably adjusting a flute, clarinet, French horn screws, etc. It locks into place, but it also can pull out for quick use. Included also in the tool, we unlock right here, is a drum key. Everybody needs a drum key on hand. And then the other part of the tool that is down at the bottom right here is the adapter. So this is the adapter that is for your tool that holds the additional bits that come in your pouch. We have 12 different bits. We have 4 Phillips heads, ranging from the Phillips head 0 all the way up to a 3. Then we have the Posi-Drive head, which is similar to a Phillips head, but in a star shape. It gives you a little more driving power if you have that particular screw on any of your equipment. Again, 4 sizes in that. And then we have the slotted screwdriver in 4 of the most used sizes, all the way from an 1/8 inch up to a 1/4 inch. These fit right into your adapter. Very handy to have all of those additional screwdrivers. You basically have 14 screwdrivers instead of having all of those together. It's all in one tool. Let's go over all the tools that you get in your band tool one more time. We have the smooth pliers for bending without marring any of your keys. We have the tooth plier for grabbing nuts and screws. We have the stripper and cutter. We have the mouthpiece arbor for truing your mouthpiece if it gets dented. We have the 2 different size spring hooks for clarinet and flute. We flip over your tool here. We have the pad leveler, pad iron, as well as the third spring tool for saxophone. On the back side, we have the file and sander. We have your scissors in the BT-2. In the BT-1, again, reminder that comes with a knife instead of the scissors. We have the adapter for your screwdriver heads. We have your drum key. We have your reversible screwdriver, which is 1.5 millimeters and 3 millimeters. And then, of course, you get the 12 different heads that fit into the socket adapter. So that is your band tool and all the tools that come with it. One other thing about this wonderful tool, in addition to all the tools that you'll get in a £1.50 small package, is the unconditional warranty. If anything happens to your tool, if it breaks, BandTool will fix it or replace it at no charge. And we had one band director who had a broken part on his BandTool. We sent it to Mr. Allen, the founder and creator of BandTool, and he replaced it, no questions asked.